many more hours? Wake up, phone jump, whole day lit. Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Cow she got smoke, Polymarket got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board, won the score. Hear this crowd roar. Polymarket won't resolve for how many more hours? They got the spark, coma cut noise. Bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly, new heat lands. Bread pulled up, almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Comerbrag. gmPM.
gmPM, what up, y'all? Welcome back.
Hello.
Come on, what's up, baby?
Hey, man. What episode are we? Episode 15. Let's go. We are just grinding through these episodes, man.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Just like my P&L, you know, things are going up with gmPM.
It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down.
It's only up, Brett, bro. Only up.
Brett, you are not going to take us in the... Wait, are you driving?
Oh, you're muted.
Hey,
oh, no. Muted. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, I'm parked. We're
okay.
My kiddo had some dental work that need to be done today. Right. He's waking up and it went well. He's waking up now, and so here with mom and the kiddos, but yeah, I'm in my car. He's over in their car, and so we're stationary. We're good.
All right, good. All right, good. I just want to make sure y'all weren't going crazy. Good shit. Yeah, boys. I mean, we had a great episode on Monday. We had Moni on here with us. We had Ben on here with us. We're talking about England. And just when we thought we had seen the game of games with England and Mexico, yesterday, was probably some of the most insane. That was probably the craziest game of the tournament. I feel like we say that every single week that we're here. It's like that game was crazy. This was crazy. But yesterday was like truly, truly nuts. And what Messi was able to pull, Messi and the Argentines were able to pull off yesterday in that 3-2 victory. I'll react like a psycho. But Coma, give me your reaction to yesterday's game. It was absolute insanity, dude. That was craziness.
Yeah, absolute insanity. I had Argentina team total over 1.5. I don't know if you saw that. And then I also, later in the game after Egypt scored the second goal, I did the over 2.5 as well. I was hoping to actually just recover 50% of my losses, but somehow I ended up winning both. So I'm very happy. But you have to add some clarity, Dave. It was Argentina, Messi, and the refs that was able to get that win. It was a pretty wild game, and some of it was a little sus. And And this is coming from a guy who actually won money from it. So yeah, I'll be the first to call it out. There's some interesting things going on there.
Yeah, man. It was. I mean, look, like so. Egypt goes up 1-0 early on, right?
Yeah.
They then get a second goal to go up 2-0. And okay, wait a minute. Now it's being called back. Here's my question, and what I don't understand about, like, maybe I don't know enough about the game, is they went back and reviewed the pull on the jersey, right? But my question is, if it doesn't I thought if it happens in the penalty area, then they can go back to VAR. But as long as it's regarding a goal, they can go back and look. Like, how far back? Like, what's the rule?
Generally, if it's very subjective, but one of the rule of thumbs is if they change possession and then they get the ball back afterwards, then they can't do a VAR. But the fact is, like, the foul happened and then Egypt had the ball and they had the ball the whole time that led to the goal. But say, for example, Argentina stole the ball and then Egypt got the ball after, then they wouldn't have been able to review that.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
Like, it's a reasonable time. Like, imagine if they stole the ball and they were just passing it back and forth in the back for like 10 minutes or something. You know, like, they shouldn't call it back. And if they did that, then it would have been crazy. If that's how you know it's rigged.
Yeah. Your gigs. I don't know why, for whatever reason, when gigs would post sometimes on my thing, but now that it's live on Coma's, apparently it's coming through. But all right, shout out to you, bro. We officially got Coma's shit linked up. Yeah, we officially got Coma's what's it called, Twitter destination added to the StreamYard. But yeah, man, like I mean, I did really well yesterday. Brad, what'd you think of the game yesterday? Did you watch the game?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, no, that was wild, man. That jersey grab, dude. I mean, I don't know. It seemed obvious to me that was, should have been a penalty, but I don't know. Happy to see, Argentina win, as they're like the only dog I have left in this race. So, excited to see them move on for sure. What else did we, since the last show? Shit, man.
Wait, Brett, don't forget, bro. We don't only have Argentina, right? Like, we collectively, we still have Morocco, which is tomorrow, right? We got our Morocco. Right. I think did we bet England or no, Coma?
I don't think we bet England. I think we bet on Colombia, unfortunately.
Oh,
yeah. But you know what else we did bet on? Well, I mean, sort of bet on last show. I said I'm going Switzerland because I like their jerseys, and there we go, dude. I mean,
yeah. And I'll say this too about the Switzerland. If we talk about Switzerland game, like I didn't watch the first half. It was like 0-0. Kind of fell asleep during the first half. But like it really picked up like towards the end of the second half on for a 0-0 game that then went to penalty kicks. And then to watch that Colombian guy, bro, they hit the ball so hard when it hits the crossbar and then bounces straight down on the line and then comes out. You're just like, no way. I mean, the game for 0-0 ended up actually being a very, very good game. Shout out to the Swiss team, and heartbreak for the Colombians, man. Ouch. I didn't touch that game. Oh, actually, I did touch that game, Coma. I played the over half a goal, like total half a goal at like 15 cents. And I was like, maybe somebody scores here, you know what I mean? But small, you know what I mean? Like maybe we take a flyer on some of this shit. But yeah, did you guys do it? Coma, did you do anything on the Colombia Swiss game?
Yeah, I mean, I did a counter trade of Bumblebee. He did the Swiss to advance, and just for content, I chose Colombia. I thought they were gonna win, but then I realized, holy moly, the Swiss goalkeeper, he is actually very good at penalty kicks, like defending penalty kicks. And I totally forgot about that, and that's when I knew. I was like, oh god, this is over. But yeah, overall, yeah, it was just for fun. I did Colombia, lost like $100. It is what it is, and yeah, like there were a few fouls that were a little sus, like Giggs mentioned. I don't know, man. Like these refs, they really don't call penalties unless you're Argentina. Like that's what I'm noticing. Unless you're Argentina, these they really don't want to call penalties. They don't want to be the one that's having a whole nation, like throw eggs at their house or something. I
get it. I mean, do we like? Do we think that there really is this like Messi conspiracy? Because obviously, like when you have the greatest player in the world, you want the greatest player in the world in every game because like that's your draw, right? Like that's the moneymaker, that's the viewership, right? But like, I have a very hard time like yes, the refs can give you a call, but they can't put the ball in the back of the net 3 times in 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
They could
Like,
give you penalty kicks though.
Which he missed. Okay, so at the end of the day, I guess what you could say is like you give him enough opportunities. Yeah, fair. But like, I don't know. Listen, look at what we were talking about during the Knicks Spurs finals, right? Literally, Wemby shoved Jalen Brunson's head, and we were out and about. We were going crazy. It's a thing, I guess, right? Like maybe leagues want to protect their best guy, not protect, but like they know they're the moneymaker. So it's like we got to have these guys in it. So maybe it's a thing. I don't know. Conspiracy,
man. I mean, Algeria filed a complaint. Egypt filed a complaint. The UEFA, like it's a bunch of organizations have filed complaints one way or another. Look, freaking USA striker got a red card and somehow he still ended up playing. You know, like there is conspiracy. People just don't see it directly on the screen. You know.
Well, I mean, talking Argentina, man, I mean, this morning there was that bombshell that dropped with the FBI is actively investigating their club for money laundering, wire fraud, you know, all sorts of stuff. So, like, it'll be interesting to see how that all shakes out. You know what I mean? And if it's all just kind of smoke and mirror type stuff, or if there's actually going to be some validity to that. Because if there is, then, like, that's kind of a big deal.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Money launder. I mean, look, like, I honestly, I don't know where to go with the money laundering story because it's just like, it's when you get to the upper echelons of money like that, I have no idea what the fuck these guys are doing. They're probably Argentina. That federation probably makes so much money. But yeah.
Just off Messi jersey sales, shit. You know what I mean? Like, they're rolling in it. You know, it's interesting that like it's just interesting timing. You know, it's kind of like, oh, the USA is out. Now what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna go investigate Argentina for money laundering. You know, it's odd timing.
Yeah, Gigs, you're right. I am right. Like, it's about selling tickets, bro. It's about selling tickets. It's about viewership. Like, Egypt doesn't sell tickets. I'm sorry. Mo Salah, cool. Mo Salah, Leo Messi.
I mean, look at the fans in the crowd. It was all Argentina, basically. So.
Everybody, bro. Everybody. You want to root for the greatest player. Like, kids in the United States that are being raised here are looking up to guys like Leo Messi, right? Like, these are the greats. This is what they're doing. But yeah, and Gig goes, I hope England sells more tickets and views than Norway. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of, I saw somebody create this really this Higgsfield video. It's like a promo for what's it called, for the and we'll chat about this in a second about the England Norway game. But check this out. This is so funny. Hold on.
Some Game of Thrones stuff.
Bro, say what you want, but the AI slap me all day if that's what it's gonna be, bro. I love shit like that, man. You saw Bellingham riding in with Beckham, fucking Sir Harry Kane getting knighted out there. That's gonna be a ridiculous matchup. How are we feeling about the Norway? Oh my god, man, that's gonna be crazy. Wait, before we get there. So, like, the lineup goes tomorrow, France. This sucks. We don't have any games today. This sucks.
No games today. Yeah, no games.
What are we gonna do?
We
You have
are
to
gonna
watch
watch
baseball, bro.
America's best pastime. Is that what they call it?
That's right.
MLB.
Hell yeah.
I gotta get into baseball now, bro. I'm not trying to.
This is where bucket
on
shines,
baseball.
bro.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm not trying to play no baseball, bro. But I don't know, like when you get into like when you're Coma, how do you go from like predicting on like from one sport to the next and next? Because I feel like it's a whole new knowledge set that I need to go, because like now I'm locked in, right? Like I have a good flow or a good feel for soccer, right? So now I'm like, if I have to switch that up, right? I'm just like, how do you go from one to the net? Like, because it's a whole new set of rules, no? Like in your brain that like I gotta predict on this now, and it's a whole new way of trading.
Yeah, I mean, just like I don't know, I don't really know what the best comparison is
Chill
when
out.
you're trading on a desk, but there's specific like tech stocks, I assume. There's different health-based, medical, biotech, whatever, right? You kind of have to
Yeah.
flip the switch a little bit. I guess they are just numbers at the end of the day, but what you're looking for is completely different, right? Especially with these like biomedical companies, they need to get that FDA approval or blah blah blah. While with like tech stocks, it's how many users or how much revenue did they accrue or whatever. So I feel like at the end of the day, though, I'm a fan of all sports, so I know enough to kind of dabble. I don't know all the players, I don't know all the itty gritty details, especially in MLB.
Yeah.
But I know enough to like how to read an ERA, how to read WHIP, how to read WAR, like that kind of stuff, and that's the stuff that's really intriguing to me from a data perspective. But yeah, that's generally how I do it. I'm actually looking forward to college football because that's actually one of my favorite sports to cap. Nothing like betting on like a 40-point spread and knowing it's still gonna win because you just roll tide. So there are some things where like college football where it may sound ridiculous in the NFL to get like a 30-point spread, but it actually happens in college football. So those are like the little things that you figure out, because in NFL it's a lot, they're all professional players, so it's a little bit more tight, even like the last place team against the first place team. But in college football, I just know that there are going to be like 60-point blowouts, and you just got to figure out the right ones.
Yeah. Fair.
It's experience. It's experience.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, exactly. Like you have to kind of like, it's just repetition, right? Like the same way that like I learned trading by sitting on a trading desk and being an assistant for 2.5, 3 years. You have to kind of like learn this stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you've been watching sports, I guess your whole life, it's just like take that and then come apply it to kind of like this set of rules. Yeah, interesting. Really.
Yeah,
really.
and if you ever end up like doing more predictions on soccer outside of just the World Cup, Dave, like the Premier League, or more specifically something like FA Cup, where it's one of those as you probably already know, like there's a concept of like relegation, there's Premier League, there's a championship, there's lower tier soccer leagues in Europe. And what an FA Cup is like they basically bring all these teams together in this like crazy bracket, and eventually there's like one winner. But when you see an EPL team, like a Premier League team like Man City, play against this like fourth tier bottom feeder team, the spread's going to be like -3.5 goals or something like that. And you're going to be like, what the heck? That's insane. Winning by 4 goals. But it actually does happen because the teams are just so much better. Or like, Bayern Munich's going to score like 8 goals or something because they're just that good. So yeah, it's just experience again. And you just know like these moments it may seem absurd, but it makes sense.
Fair.
I think it's going to be interesting to see this year, right? Because I mean, it was around last year for the last college football season, but it wasn't as prevalent as it is this year with these prediction markets. And I mean, college athletes, they're not getting multi-million-dollar salaries, and things like that. They're not as closely under the microscope as, pro leaguers. So, it'll be interesting to see how many, because there'll be at least one dumbass college kid that gets caught throwing a game or doing something because he had a ton of money on Polymarket, right? Like, it'll be very interesting to see this year college ball season and who's going to be the dumbass athlete that gets caught doing that type of stuff.
The dumbass athlete. Yeah. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just a little sad because like you get into a routine. It's like we got spoiled with 3-4 games a day, and it was just so much excitement. Like it's because it's
knockout stages are so much fun because it's one of those situations where even the little team could possibly win, and it's just like nonstop games, like you're saying. But the reality is the teams are dwindling down, and eventually there's going to only be one winner, so there has to be some gaps. It's like NBA playoffs.
Yeah, man, it really is. It really, really is. So we got France, Morocco tomorrow. I know we kind of we touched on this on Monday, but obviously I'm pulling for the Moroccan team, and I want to see these Moroccans win. This will literally like flip the odds like crazy, right? Because France is at like 33-34%. They've lost a little bit like over the last couple of days. Spain's obviously gaining, but I want to see like the Moroccans because they have a chance, bro. I didn't realize they were the 7th ranked team in the world. 7. That's not bad. That's great. But yet they're heavy underdogs tomorrow. You think they got a shot? What do we think, boys?
Anyone has a shot if you're at this point. I mean, Morocco's a solid team, and it's actually not looking good for these African teams, though. I think there were about 9 teams that made it to the round of 32, and then all of them got eliminated. So, like I said, there may be some riggery going on. Who knows? Morocco will probably lose potentially. Or they win. I just found out that all the referees that's going to be refereeing that the Morocco-France game, they're all Argentinian.
Let's go!
So do they really want France to play Argentina? Probably not. So if Morocco wins, now you know why. I'm, clip it right here.
Let's go. Go ahead, Fred.
Yeah. No, dude, no, I was gonna say, I think Morocco definitely stands a chance, dude, for sure. It's really gonna be. I mean, again, I've been saying from day one, like the country of France, and Paris especially can't afford for France to win the World Cup. It would just end up being the entire city would end up getting burnt to the ground. So I think for socio-economic purposes, France is not going to win this cup, dude. There is no way they could afford that. So I'll bet Morocco tomorrow. I think I would. I think that they can take it. I think it'll be close for sure. Maybe PKs. That would be incredible if we end regular time and stoppage at like a 1-1. And then it goes to PKs. I think that would be that's an incredible game to watch.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited for it. I mean, obviously, like now it's it, quarterfinals, right? You have 8 teams left, right? France, Morocco, Spain is now playing Belgium. You saw Norway and England, and then Argentina really does have. I mean, I want to say that they have the easiest way. They had the easiest path, but they really haven't. Look at what they did. Look at Cape. What they almost like lost to Cape Verde, like yesterday to Egypt. Maybe there is something to this conspiracy because technically they've had, like from a ranking perspective, the easiest path to the finals, but yet, like ranking wise, like opponent wise, but yet they've probably struggled the most, but yet still somehow managed to pull it out with a little extra referee sprinkle. I don't know.
Maybe a little extra nudge. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But quick thing also that I wanted.
Where is that game tomorrow? Is that
where?
Boston.
It is tomorrow. Boston Stadium, yeah. BET. Wait, Boston. Yeah. What's Boston Stadium? Like Gillette?
That's Gillette, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it has to be. I would assume it's Gillette. No. Oh my god, but that's so great. I love the fact that there's all Argentinian referees tomorrow. This is fucking great. Yes.
Isn't that amazing? Like, how does that even happen? How do they allow? Why don't they just do referees that are from nations that are no longer in the World Cup? And that didn't get eliminated by that team. It just seems like it makes the most sense. But
yeah,
it's at Gillette Stadium, 71 degrees apparently via bucket.
That's nice. Yeah, no, it's cooled off over here on the East Coast. So if the people are playing on the East Coast, it's nice. I don't know what it's going to be for the final next week at MetLife, but also. Oh my God, I would love to go to that game. I was looking up tickets. It's like $3,000 for like nosebleeds for the final. So that's gonna be crazy. So if anybody's going there, that's why it's wild, bro. It's wild. I did want to take a quick second. If you guys could in the chat, I'm gonna post it. We're gonna put a formal post out as well. the gmPM.io website is live. We're still obviously
Yes.
working on it. We got news stories out there. We got like a calculator out there. You could see clips from the show, previous shows as well. So I'm putting it in the chat, and please, like the second you get there, just sign up for the newsletter. It's something that we're starting to work on. We obviously want to take all the content that we're pulling out here and start putting out at least like a weekly newsletter, hopefully starting next week. So if you guys can, it would very, very much help us. Share that out, obviously in your group chats, your friends, and everywhere else. Just need your email address and then obviously get onto the site. And we love feedback. So go to the gmPM account. If there's something you want to see on the website that's specific, something you like, you don't like, we're building this as we go, right? So would love to obviously get everybody that's watching here their feedback. So let us know. Let us know. Appreciate you guys. Okay, boys, let me see.
If you want daily news, definitely check out gmPM, or we'll start finding you guys alpha, and then we'll start delivering.
Brett, you know what I just thought of actually? Why don't we, is there a way to like link up, like put like a bucket, like bucket data on gmPM as well?
Of course.
Yeah. Let's do that, right?
Totally.
Yeah. I think that's because I think what I would love feedback from the community, right? In terms of like, what do people want to see on gmPM, right? Because I've been racking my brain, right? It's like we recently put up like a calculator, right? Where it's just like some newbies to prediction markets genuinely have no idea. Where it's just like, wait, when I talk to somebody, when I was talking to Nunu, and she was just like, wait, so if you buy at 20 cents and like it goes to yes, like how much money do you make? Like, what does that mean? It's like, oh, it resolves at $1, right? But like, if you put in $100, like, what does that mean? Like, some people need to like, let's build an easy calculator for that, because some people, like, the numbers don't come off the top of your head just like that. You know what I'm saying? So simple, maybe things like that. Anything else that you guys think of, please let us know of what you'd want to see. Brett, we also have to put some Love Island stuff on there because chicks in bikinis are always going to be great. So I'm just saying.
I agree about the chicks in bikinis. The
Thank you.
show.
Thank you.
Well, yeah,
bro.
We'll put some stuff up there.
Let me tell you, we're not at the Love Island segment, but I predict after Monday's show, I went out and I bought some KC and TT shares. All right, those shares are up over 120% this morning. So listen, 27 million bucks on Kalshi. We'll get there. We will get there. Yeah. What was I gonna say? We'll get to
I don't know. I just randomly thought of that Kalshi commercial, like where he's at the dentist and he's like, "Oh, this is a good session." He's like, "Kalshi."
Yeah.
Kalshi. I was like, "What? How do people come up with these ideas?"
Kalshi. Yeah, and there might be a live gmPM episode. You guys might not want to be on it, okay? Like I'll find, like it'll just be me. Maybe Allison will do it. I don't know. There might be a Love Island live stream on Sunday night for the finale. I'm just saying. I have an open position, so you have to understand. Guys, share it with your wives and your girlfriends.
Friday space, possibly, guys. Like if people are interested, we might just do like a little live World Cup space before these games start. So
I'm down. I'm so down.
What up, Dillo?
Let's go, Dillo. What's good, baby? It's good to see you. Come a quick little pivot. Wimbledon yesterday. I literally didn't go back to check, but I saw there was a battle between Aliassime and Novak. Who ended up winning that?
Novak. 39-year-old Novak won a 5-hour 5-setter. Insane.
Wow.
I feel bad for Aliassime. He deserves a title, but damn, that's a very cruel sport. I realize you only win one winner.
Bro, a 5-hour match? You guys have any idea what the fuck a 5-hour match is? How grueling that is? That's insane. That's crazy.
That's why tennis is insane, dude. It's just so grueling. There's no timer. So there really isn't like a rest outside of just those like small in-between sets. It's rough. It's very rough, yeah.
Damn, man.
Who are you rooting for? You have a prediction on who's gonna win it all? Is it still Sinner?
Your favorite
player?
Yeah, bro. Forget that. I mean, look, obviously, if Sinner's Sinner's like going to be probably like the favorite, but I love the Novak story. You know what I mean? Like now that I saw he officially passed Roger Federer for most wins. Was it at Wimbledon or I think it was at like most Wimbledon wins. I don't know. I like Novak. He's a class act. People didn't like him early on, and I get it, but like I love Novak. Like I'm a big Novak fan. Yeah.
I don't think people didn't like him. Maybe it's maybe a little. Maybe there was a small minority, or maybe a good chunk. Who knows? But I think majority just loved the bromance between Nadal and Federer. Yeah. And then Novak was like kind of that middle child syndrome where he's like, why are you part of this? Like, why can't you just let Roger and Rafa just be bros winning, titles against each other? That's what people want to see. And then Novak just came in like a third wheel and then ruined it,
Agreed. Gigs, like I don't get how someone that age still manages to move like he does. Agreed.
Yeah, can you imagine Dave moving like that? Oh man.
Bro, 39 years old. That's insane. That is so crazy. Insane. Oh my goodness, man. That is crazy. Yeah,
I could definitely won more if it wasn't for Sinner and Alcaraz, like the new generation that just ended up becoming really, really good.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? There's always a changing of the guard, right? Sure. Like you know what I mean? But like that's the thing. The greats reign in tennis for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like Rafa and Roger dominated for so long until Novak came along and started, really shaking shit up. And now you obviously see like like you said, the Sinners and the Alcaraz that are shit. But you also have other great, like you said, right? Like they seem like they're great. Like there's real like amazing tennis players out here, dude. Amazing.
The problem with tennis is there's always going to be that generation that doesn't win anything.
Yes, but you still win money.
Yeah, so that's why like the Alcaraz and the Sinners are the next generation, but like that previous generation of like the Aliassime and there's like, Medvedev won one and Zverev just recently won one, but those were like the generations that had to deal with still prime time Roger Federer, Nadal, and especially Novak, like the fact that he's still playing. There's gonna be a gap. There's always gonna be a gap where those up and coming stars never win anything.
Yeah.
It's true. It is what it is. That's sports.
Yeah, exactly.
Buffalo Bills. Shout out to Landy.
Shout out to Landy. Exactly. That's right. Gigs, you haven't seen my dance moves, bro. You have no idea, bro. You have no idea. He goes, I'm 38, not a chance. I wish I was 38 again. Oh my God. Good times. What do you say? Should we show some slips and we could talk about maybe like we walk through like a couple like the Argentina game yesterday was amazing, right? Maybe like because I feel like some people like kind of want to see how people are trading or how, because Coleman, it always interests me kind of like how you put these on. Like, are you putting them on before, like you said, like before the game, during the game? When do you choose to like make another bet? Like, oh, this hit. Do I now bet the over 2.5, over 3.5, and so on? Coleman, I also do want to say I appreciate you checking on me because I put in the chat yesterday. Anybody looking at the under 2.5 for the Argentina?
What is this guy smoking? I forgot to respond to it, but I was like, please tell me you did not do the under, dude.
I put that in the chat, right? Because I was looking, because like this new thing on the DG3 terminal shows you like how many times have they hit the over 2.5 versus like in their previous games, and like Argentina was like 60% and like Egypt was like 30%. I'm like, oh, maybe the under 2.5 is something I should look at. I'm just looking at like all the different stats and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Brad, which one am I supposed to bring you up on? You're on two different screens. All right. Let's remove this one and bring this
service.
Better?
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
When you wrote that, Dave, it reminded me of the John Travolta meme where he's just like by himself with his hands, open. He looks left and right. It's like, anyone on the under 2.5? It's like, no. Okay. And then you told me you got the over. I was like, okay, thank God.
Yeah. Anybody here? Anyone? Anyone? Yeah. Anyone? Here, hold on. Let me share my screen so you guys can see. I put this out. Hold on. Bum. Yeah, man. Obviously, like Messi screwed me last time, if you guys remember.
Yeah?
It was
Ayo.
Yeah. Listen, bro. He might as well, bro. I think I lost. It was something like 400 on the last Messi game, and I was just like, God damn, like this is it definitely set me back a little, because I'm slowly like increasing, right, like the number like that I'm committing like per trade. But for this one, yeah. But for this one,
PNL, let's go.
Yeah, let's go, bro. One thing, like for me, is like as I'm watching the game, because like, bro, this over 2.5 almost hit in the first 10 minutes, if you guys remember, right? Until like, Messi missed the PK, right? Once they were like, "Yep, it's a penalty kick," this thing went to 90 cents before he even kicked the penalty, and then like it gets blocked, and it's like boom, right down to 60 cents. So I'm like, I'm gonna start loading up at 60 cents, right? Like I start buying in at 60 cents, it gets down a little bit lower, and when like the way I trade these things is like, I'm constantly layering in like different buys if it's early enough, and I'm like, all right, there's enough time. Obviously, as time keeps going, and there's no goals being scored, you're seeing the price go down, 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 down. But I'm just dollar cost averaging, and I'm just layering in, layering in, layering in, layering in, and then once it hits, whoop. So Messi, shout out to you. Obviously, it was 2-zip. He hit. They score the first goal, right? This thing jumps up, and I'm just like, okay, let's see what these guys are going to do. There's momentum now, right? Like over 2.5, we're essentially like at 3 goals now. This thing hits. So now I'm like, where do I look next? I'm like, okay, they're going to score another goal. So I take a little bit of this profit and I sprinkle it into the draw. I think it was
what? Why?
No, bro, because it's 2-1. Think about it, right?
2-1. Okay, I see.
It's 2-1, and I'm like,
and the odds are good.
Bro, at 13 cents, I'm like, they're gonna score another goal. Awesome. They scored the next goal, and I'm like, okay, this is great. I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, I think he's gonna score another one. I'm like, let me get the fuck out of this trade because I don't want to be stuck holding the bag. And lo and behold, in 92nd or 93rd minute, boom, he hits, and oh my god, that was absolutely crazy, absolutely nuts.
Show my slips.
Yeah, where you at? Where we at? Let's go.
It's Coma.
Let's go, baby.
Ooh, look at that guy. He's live. Oh, there he is.
Let's go.
Boom. Yeah, so I mean, my thinking was, again, Egypt, their defense or their center backs were pretty depleted. So I was like, of course, Argentina's going to score 1.5 goals. And then when Messi got the PK, I was like, okay, score 1, easy, score 2. And then all of a sudden, this freaking Egypt goalkeeper decided to become like a pharaoh god, Exodia, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever, man. This guy's first half was ridiculous, saving all these goals. Not just the PK. I don't know if you saw. You were watching the game, Dave. I'm sure.
Yeah.
This goalkeeper was nuts. And by the second half, I was like, I think I'm gonna lose this bet. So I was like, how do I at least recover something and maybe half of my winnings? And right when Egypt scored 2, the odds were at 65%, and I was like, okay, maybe I could, at least recover 50%, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because realistically, I think Argentina is gonna score. Like, no matter what, they're gonna full send all their players, and then it's gonna be some Messi magic. We'll see what happens. I'll recover half. And then they scored 2-1, and I was like, holy shoot, this is nice. I was like, but what if they score another? And then it just ended up being really nice for this win. Yeah, made 2 bans.
Yeah, so you made these bets. So you make these predictions essentially before the match starts.
No. The top one I made live after Egypt scored the second goal. It was at 65 cents, and I was like, this is good value. Even if I had to pay a little extra, I thought it was good value just because I knew the kind of the narrative of the game. Argentina is the better team, and they have so much offensive power. One way or another, something's gonna give. So yeah.
Wait, it was 2-0, and the odds were 65%.
Yes.
What? I was watching the screen the whole time. I didn't wait. I mean, I traded that one. I was layering in.
Unless I got it at 1-0 for Egypt, but I don't remember.
Bro.
Maybe.
Nah.
No
2-0 at 65%. I'm finding that hard to. Well, actually, they didn't score until the 80th minute. So technically, maybe you're right. Yeah.
It was getting kind of close, but maybe I was 1-0. I don't remember. Either way, I just felt like there were going to be goals happening near the end. And then I just said, just give me 50% of my money back or I'll be down 4 bans. But let's see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, look, we've said it this whole time, right? Like, this has been the World Cup for last minute magic. Like, I mean, what feels like every game. Yes. I know it's not every game, but it's been crazy. It's been crazy.
Bro, I was having so much bad luck just because I was on this kind of mini downturn, but it just always happened I put money on Morocco over 2.5 goals against who did they play again? They played some
Morocco.
team.
Yeah.
Canada. And literally first half 0-0. I cash out because I was like, there's no way they could score 3 goals. And then they decided to score 3 goals with the third goal being in 90 plus 5th minute.
Yeah.
And then I did the and then on that same game as England, what was it? Brazil and
Norway.
Norway. I did over 2.5 goals. First half, Brazil misses a PK. Norway scores a goal, but it was offside. So it was 0-0 first half. So I was like, I should cash out and at least recover half my winnings, or not half my my investment.
Yeah.
And then they decided to score 3 goals again. And then Neymar gets elbowed, or someone gets elbowed in the head in the 90 plus 5th minute. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. How are these goals happening so late? So this time I just let it sit, and it won.
Yeah. It's
crazy how soccer works.
Yeah. Second half, what's it called? Oh, Dylan wants to know, has Bucket stopped with MLB Pro Picks, guys? What's the deal?
Our dev is currently traveling at the moment, so he's a little
Dev is back home now. No, honestly, like the past week, there's been a lot of coin flips and a lot of ones that it's not worth putting skin on. So, but now that we're back, I'm going to be adjusting some of the models and see exactly why it was doing that. You know, maybe lower the threshold and go a little bit more degen with the bucket, you know, instead of it making safe plays. Maybe we go a little degen here. So, yeah, stay tuned for that.
Let the people make that decision, bro. Like if it's worth putting skin into, you gotta let the people decide that shit. You know what I mean? If Dylan wants to do it, let him do it.
Bro, I think like it's one of the things that like, you know, I'm not one of the, you know, the sports guys that knows every roster from every year across every team and every star player and all those things. You know, I've got homies that are like the stats, the player stat guru guys, but like when there's even throw $5 on the game makes it so much more interesting to watch. You know what I mean? So like, I like it when the pro picks, when we've got skin in the game, Bucket's got skin in the game because you know, I go out of my way to make sure that I'm watching that game to see how the Bucket's going to perform.
Yeah. All right. I got you. Boys, one thing I did want to chat about, right? Because like as I was trading, like I took a big hit on one game last week, right? And Coleman, I think this is when we were both kind of like on that downtrend, and we were like, eesh, right? But like we recovered good, obviously, off like the England-Mexico game.
Shout out England.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to the Brits. Even though you have no AC, like y'all are weird. It's just weird.
And that's Europe in general, but yeah,
it was weird. I said to myself, I'm like, okay, I don't have like your slips are like you have a bankroll, you know what I mean? Like you can kind of make these plays or whatever. And I'm saying to myself, like, I don't have as big of a bankroll. And I'm looking at like a few of these different platforms. I know we like lightly mentioned Funding Predicts. I found another one called Cashed. I'm curious if you guys have heard about this one or not, but like this is another one where it's like you get like an instant account for like 20 grand or something like that. Do any of you guys know of anybody, or have you had experience with anybody that has actually done these? Or like, because I really want to get one of these guys on the show. Because like for me, I'm like, man, if I literally just had a little bit more now, like if I had a little bit more to like commit, because then you start getting in your head of like, am I going to take like, if you could take a little bit of a bigger loss, it allows you to really stick to your strategy that much more, not to like double down and be like, oh, I'm a DJ. It's like, they're definitely going to win. No, but like if you're confident, let's say in a pick, and like for me and what I'm doing, I wish I just had a little bit more. You guys, you get what I'm saying, Koma, or no?
I get it, but and hopefully Funding Predicts isn't listening too deeply into this episode, but the rules are really tough. It almost adds kind of these shackles on how you perform, because there's a thing called like drawdown. So you can only, so depending on whatever your peak bankroll is at that time, you could only lose so much. And if you hit that drawdown, your account gets basically shut down. So essentially, it's not, the bankroll seems cool and all, but if you hit your drawdown and you hit it over, then you're no longer eligible to like keep that account essentially.
Oh, max drawdown as in like, okay, so like if I lose 1,500 on the account, it's closed immediately?
Yeah, it's something along those details where, yeah. So in this 50K challenge, it's not even like $1,500 from 50K. It's say you're like made 50K to 60K, but then it's like the drawdown is $1,500 from your 60K. So it's always like this. It doesn't really give you a lot of wiggle room to take big losses, which is really tough. But then there's also some kind of like max
max
like it says
shares.
$1,000 daily loss limit, 2,500 max shares. So they really want you to be disciplined, but it's also very tough to keep a very, you almost have to be always profitable, which is very tough.
Yeah. I'm curious how many people are actually profitable, like doing this. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen some funny tweets, not gonna lie. I shout out to the Funding Predicts. I think it's a really cool business model.
Yeah.
Like, of course, like I would love to try it out just for shits and giggles, but I don't think it's easy by any means. And I know like a few people in our private chats have done it, and they're really, I would consider them pretty good sharps, and they still have a pretty hard time
really
making it out, right? So it's almost like maybe of the 100, if 100 people sign up, maybe like a couple, like a small, like I would say 5% or under probably succeed.
Damn, I did not know like that was so like shit.
Again, I'm not shitting on Funding Predicts. I think it's just like one of those things you just have to understand where you're getting yourself into, and then you just got to figure out, does it make sense for you, right? Because you could still technically make a bet that's $2,500, I guess, dollars, because it's shared per event. So it really just depends on your size and how you want to do it.
Interesting.
I actually wanted to do the 50K challenge just for fun.
I mean, yeah. I mean, why not? You know what I mean? Like, it seems like it. Like, I guess. Wait, but like, what are the?
I just want $1 million to bet on some random thing that I can then make 300K instantly on. Like that's what platform wants to loan me $1 million?
Yeah, like they give you 150K. You want to just go all in.
Let me remind you of Coma's tweet of like, if you saw $120,000 laying on the ground, would you pick it up or whatever during the Argentina Cape Verde game? And everyone's like, look how that turned out. That $1 million would have been poof. God.
Hey, to be fair, that was a troll post. You saw like how it was miscaptured,
Of course.
I said, if I see another one of these stupid $1 million plays again, I'm gonna punch air.
It's true. This is the other one that I saw. There's like another platform up to 120x on your deposit on cash. Where is it? Is this the? Oh no, this isn't the funding part. Sorry, but this was the other company that I saw. Oh, here. Share this tab instead.
What do they do?
So I think they kind of like Funding Predicts also. Funded prediction markets essentially is what hold on, let me see. Congrats. 50,000. Oh. Deposit cash to be entered into our huge tipping giveaway. From the research that just light research that I've done, I think they're kind of like Funding Predicts where they give you a what's it called? They fund your prop account, you know what I'm saying? And you trade within like certain specific limits. I forgot where the hell is the website. I had it before, and they have like an instant option where it's like, hey, if you want I think it's like 15 or 20K, you can get approved immediately. Again, with those specific rules in place, yada yada. Where is it? Hold on a second. I had it here somewhere. Linktree. Where's the website? Where the website at? Bro, it's crazy. Yeah, because whatever. I don't even know where the website is now. I don't know why I can't find it on the link tree either. But this is just another one of those. But yeah, let's get Drippy and Funding Predicts on here so we can chat about like how we can.
I could be wrong too, right? Like I could be just making up numbers and being like, yes, most don't win or whatever. But the reality is like we need them on, and then we need to have them tell us how it works, because I think it's a really cool concept, and it really is this idea that, hey, I need more capital. I just don't have it, but I know I'm sharp. Let's see what I can do. Yeah. Brett's laughing like, yeah, I know I'm a sharp, but I don't have any money. It's like, wait a minute, why don't you have money
Me
for your
too, bro.
Yeah. Dillo said bucket's great for him. Good stuff. Yeah, Brett, you're buckets in demand, boys. They want to know. They want to know. Good shit. And obviously, shout out to the partners that we got. Shout out to Stitch, DG3, that whole crew. We're going to be doing some more stuff with these guys, obviously, in the very, very, very near future. What else in the world of prediction markets? I mean, I got Love Island talk, and I just checked my stuff, dude. It sold off overnight.
I made a play yesterday. Right now it's MSI Midseason Invitational for League of Legends.
Esports.
Esports, the T1, which has Faker, also known as the GOAT of League of Legends.
Yeah,
they lost yesterday to G2, a European LEC team. It's crazy because back in like 2019 or something, they did the major upset against T1, and they did it again this time in the mid-season invitational. So huge upset. Like most people thought that T1 was gonna win. You always have Faker, but yeah, kudos to G2. European League of Legends is still alive, and then the NA League of Legends they won yesterday as well against like some Vietnamese team. But yeah, overall, we're looking good, boys.
Damn,
ooh, I got something, man.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, dude. So how did Ronaldo cry? How did that resolve?
Bro,
that was
yes,
my God, good call. I can't believe we forgot this, bro. I thought Polymarket was gonna be like, nope, no tear, no nothing. It resolved. Yes, he cried. They resolved it to yes, bro. Yeah, they resolved it to yes. I don't know how or why or the thing. No Uma, no nothing. Just bro, they resolved it to yes.
No, it initially resolved to no. It got disputed. It got no again. It got disputed.
Oh, really?
And then I guess Polymarket just added a clarity around it, and then it resolved to yes. I don't really know how that works. Is it like one of those things where if Polymarket says it is what it is, then no matter if you have Yuma, it doesn't matter kind of thing?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I was super, super surprised to see that it resolved to a yes, because from what we've seen in the past and what we've talked about here on the show, it's always been like, oh, disputed? No. Because the Uma whales are obviously going to be like, fuck it. Nope.
Exactly.
No. They pile in the nose, and like they have all the votes, and it's just like, sorry, you missed out. But maybe they were just like, let's make some money on this one. It's so fucking low.
Did you see your favorite lawyers in cryptos are going to sue Polymarket?
I saw. Shout out Max Berwick. No, I'm kidding. Whatever.
Maybe they'll get a win.
Bro, who knows? Bro, but I tagged Austin in the group chat if you saw it comment out, because Austin was just like, I lost money for this glitch. I lost $3,000 on I was LPing for with another glitch. Like, that's crazy to me, dude. Like, that's hella money to be to just lose.
Yeah.
And who do you talk to? Like, is there customer service at Polymarket?
Probably not.
No. But I mean, look, people might like bust on Max Berwick law, but like you need people like that to start putting the fucking fire to people's ass a little bit, or the fire to your feet, just to make like, look, you're not going to be out here completely unobstructed and just do what the hell you want. And like, oh, sorry, like this is what it is. But also know that if you're going to do these things as a trader, predictor, like LP or whatever, these are the risks that you're going to experience. So.
Yeah, and specifically, it was the lawsuit related to the MicroStrategy of like when did they sell their Bitcoin, right? So let's just see what happens there, because the initial guy lost about $500,000.
That was huge. Yeah, I saw that.
Huge amounts. So wow,
$500,000. Traders sued Polymarket over no ruling on strat, because like that was the thing, man. It was wild, because like the 8K, I believe it was literally dated for that specific, like the day before it was supposed to set to resolve when they sold the Bitcoin. So it was like, and I think the debate was when they actually sold it or when it was announced that they sold it. And it's just like, what the and this is to what you said last episode, right? Where you were just like, I just didn't know, like I didn't want to take a chance for the weather one. Is like, you don't have, like, if you can't read the rules and be instantly clear on, I know if it's going to be yes or no. And maybe even if you can, there's always something where it's like somebody interprets something a little differently. So yeah, $500,000. That's
It's insane. Yeah. And apparently the one that added the context, the Polymarket employee or whoever, is no longer part of the team. So.
Oh, yeah, because Polymarket fired some people. Like we talked about this yesterday on ATC. Polymarket fired some folks yesterday or
Did
the day before. Yeah, I think some marketing folks. And oh my God, I forgot who else it was. But no, they definitely fired some folks, man. 2 Polymarket traders are suing the prediction market platform. It rewrote a market's rules after the fact to deny them a winning payout. I mean, it's $500,000. That's wow.
I mean, that's just one person, but accumulative, it could be a lot more. Yeah. But how do you even resolve this? Like, you know what I mean? Where money's on, they don't have the money. Someone else does, you know?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, yeah, but it's like they hold Polymarket liable. Then it's just like maybe they're on the hook for it. I don't know. This is like, you know, just remember, it's I don't know how this is where like blockchain and like the legal law comes into play. You guys know the guy that went into the police station and was like, here, and he handed over the Bitcoin wallets and was like, if these go unclaimed in 90 days, I own like, 3 million Bitcoin or whatever. Like he's trying to get a judge to literally tell him I'm like the legal owner. But now it's like, good luck trying to go. Where you gonna go get the money? You got the private keys. Like, where are you gonna go? So, but maybe they're trying to hold Polymarket liable and be like, yo, Polymarket, you better pay up. This is how this shit works. That's wild.
Dang.
Yeah.
Here's a little alpha for Wimbledon. Taylor Fritz right now has a knee medical timeout. Who knows what that means, but just take that with a grain of salt.
Fritz, hold on, I'm pulling it up on DG3. Let me see. Taylor Fritz. Who's he playing? Zverev.
But
okay, let's see what the odds
only
are.
thing is, Dave, I'll let you know is Taylor Zverev is Fritz's son. Like in terms of Fritz has a huge dominant record against Zverev, so that's why I say take it for a grain of salt right now. But Zverev is winning at the moment.
Interesting. Okay, wait. So hold on a second.
I think Fritz is like 10-2 against him, like overall.
All right. Can you guys see my terminal?
Yes.
Okay. So it's got Zverev at 70. Money line is 78.79 cents. Fritz, where are they at right now? They didn't start?
They started already. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has a knee. He has a knee, like a knee injury or something right now. Apparently, he's limited. Yeah, let me send you a post. Or I could just post it here. Can I?
Let's see. Tennis match totals 38.5. Oh. Okay, we got to let the DG3 guys know. Also, like, we need more information here in the match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but pointing to his right knee leg area. So he is minus 222. So it's a little juiced for sure. But apparently might be limited. So again, if you lose, it's not on me. I'm just giving you the news.
I got a tennis question for you, buddy. Like I saw an article over the weekend about in one of the women's matches, one of the women's like legs like cramped up real bad, and like the coach wasn't allowed to give her any medical anything. Is that a tennis wide rule, or how does that work, dude? Because like they're trying to now change the rule apparently to where if you do cramp up, you get either a reprieve or you can get some sort of medical attention to it.
I think it was a men's match actually where it was like mid set. It was like 40-15 and the guy was like, I'm injured. And the guy who was losing was like, I'm injured. So he went back to like his chair and was like recovering. And the guy serving was like, what the hell? Like, you can't do that during like a game, like during mid game. You should do it between sets, or between the games, not during a game, you know? So I think there was some like drama there related to like potentially someone like faking an injury. There's a lot of people that fake injuries just to get that mental reset. You know what I mean? And people don't really talk about that as much as they should, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh wow, Fritz is minus 2. I'm sorry, Zverev is minus 270 now. You could have saved yourself like 50. Yeah, Dave is so focused a lot. You could tell by his eyes. All right, guys, put over. He's gonna look into this.
That's it, guys. It's a wrap from here. I've now officially pivoted. Like, I'll see you later, World Cup. We're going to tennis, ladies and gentlemen, to the grass.
Tennis is one of the most stressful predictions
Really?
to play on. Trust me. You're gonna like look at especially if you're watching the game, you're gonna look at the screen and like, oh my god, you were up literally 40 love and you gave that up. I could have cashed out like at 90, but now he's at 15 cents. What was I thinking? It's way crazier than soccer in my opinion, because soccer at least there's like a lull where you could like relax. Knowing that they're just passing the ball. But these points come and go, and so do the odds, man. Like it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, look, bro, your call's working. Zverev literally is up it's up over 10-15% just from the last like couple minutes that you've been saying it. So look at this.
Yeah.
Moving. The alpha is on gmPM. And I got come on, I didn't realize. On my cracked fire stick, bro, on my cracked fire stick, I got Tennis Channel. I found it yesterday.
79.5. It jumped since 84. Holy moly. Hey guys. I told you so.
I told you so. But then watch, we're gonna see like that. But this is what I love about like
500, dude. Holy moly! You could have cashed that out so fast in like 2 minutes.
Yo, so check this out. Let me ask you guys this question.
New tagline is "I told you so."
I told you so. Called it.
gmPM. I told you so.
Yo, told you so. Do you guys? I realized also that I've become a little addicted to like the little flashes, right? So like when I'm looking at the book, right, and during the soccer games, and I see these things start to go, and then I see these little, it's like and it's like they're about to score, and then you see it, but it's like no, I've become addicted to seeing these like. I can't take my eyes off it. This is how I watch the game, guys. I don't really watch the game on TV. I watch it like this. Something wrong.
So you don't even watch the games anymore?
I watch them. But like this is real time, right? Like a goal gets scored. I know it. I know before everybody else because it's like I see the odds, right? It's instantaneous here.
But you got to be careful with that too because there's offsides.
Yeah,
so
agreed.
The odds will change, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, buy," and then you buy it at the high, and then you're like, "Oops, just kidding," and then you're like, "Shit."
No, just kidding.
Wow,
sorry.
He's minus 400. What could have? When did you? When I called it, what was it at? Like 60 something cents or something?
No, it was at like he was at like 76 cents or 77 cents.
Oh, 76. Okay, never mind. I guess it's not as alpha as I thought.
It's not as alpha. All right, that's all we got, kids. Go watch some Wimbledon. Go predict on some tennis. Enjoy the friggin' what's it called? Enjoy the soccer games that we got coming up. Root for my Atlas Lions, and that's all I got, boys. That's it. Oh! You know what? Love Island special coming on Sunday. All right. I know everyone might not want Love Island, whatever. You guys are gonna see. We're gonna get a predominantly female audience, and I'm gonna be the one to usher in that era. Thank you. That's it. So we got gmPM done. We will see you guys on Monday. Enjoy the games. We out. Peace.
Check the board. Run the score. Hit his crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump. Whole day lit, Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Cow she got smoke, Poly market got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet, got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board. Won the score. Hit his crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? Dave got the spark. Coma cut noise. Bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly. New heat lands. Bread pulled up. Almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline line gets loud. I ran headline, got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, mark